3, 2, 1, go. There we are. Keep everything moving. Keep everything solid. Keep everything forward. Just keep going. Alright. Whew. Deep breaths on good times. Oh. Barely not high enough. Sure. Maybe not the best one, because the dash damage is just so, like, low. But it is 2 damage. It's 50% resolve just in damage heirlooms, which says something. Possibly that they're not worth the resolve they cost, but it's something. It means something. Oof. Alright. Keep the things moving. Keep things good. Hello there. Fancy seeing you again. I'm actually going to pick up this Gnawed Bone because it's going to trigger. It's going to trigger. I'm 100% certain. Maybe not on this heirloom, but heirlooms have meat lanterns. They have lanterns that always have meat in them. So, always going to do that. Should always work. Whew. Alright. Ah, come on. There's my meat. Knew it would work. So we have 20 health from that, and then we'll get 40 health from another heirloom. Specifically, we're planning to get the other 20 health from Kick heirloom, because Kick always has more than enough meat lanterns. Like, this one only has 1 meat lantern, but like Kick is just filled to the brim with meat lanterns. Just, they're everywhere. Everywhere. I just realized I have an improved dash attack. That might have actually been worth focusing on even more. Alright. Oof. So yeah, we still need to find Book, and we still need to find Lamech before we go to the side. Alright, found Book. Now just Lamech needs to be found. Not a silver chest. Not a silver chest. So I'm only stopping for silver chests because they're more likely to get blueprints, which are... A good blueprint is what decides runs sometimes. 46 damage. Thank you for the note. 46 damage is enough to do Book with this character without issues. But nothing else significant. It's okay that I took that damage. As I said, I will be gaining all of my health back and then some more with the Echo Kick heirloom. Oh well. A little faster on the map. Feels good. And then I believe I have one more chest to open up before I leave. Scholar Helm. Awesome. I actually don't care about Scholar Helm. It's actually bad, but glad to get it out of the way. We want Scholar Cape. We want Warden Weapon. One or the other. If both, I'm going to need to get equip weight up. So that means even more gold is necessary. Oof. Alright. Keep it moving. Keep it good. And here is... Gotta remind myself we have gnawed bone. So I need to get myself to 260 health. I need to grab 2 more meats along the way. Alright. So here's one. Alright. And the other one's at the entrance of the next room. What? I never saw the meat dissipate out of the... Alright. Whatever. We'll get one here. Whew. Sec. Fun fact, in New Game 1 and 2, I've beaten the Twin Skeletons in the mob before Lamech Prime. That's just how much harder it is to me. Yeah, Lamech Prime is one of the hardest bosses. Just flat out, it's one of the hardest bosses. It's built to be very hard. Miguel, you are not... You're not alone in that. Took me a while to get to a point where I could beat Lamech Prime in any reasonable fashion. Oh my god. Just mistake after mistake. Okay. Also, I'd really appreciate if you stopped with the nightmares. This was a bad entrance. This was a bad entrance into this area. Silver chest. And something not worth wording. Do I have world record in this? I am in 2nd place. Mindful Line 3 has world record. My god, I can't believe things are going so south right now. Alright, let's get an apple and change these around. Nope. And yeah, I don't bother running around for meat because it takes long enough to get the meat, and then with the area we're in, meat's not going to do much in our survival. Anyways, we died before we made it to Void Beast Barith, which is very bad because that means we do not have enough money to buy the Architect. So we need to... These are the exact same character. Use the lance to fly over the top of the level. Yes, but then I get to the boss, and the lance is much worse at dealing damage to the bosses. So, and I would say it doesn't actually help too much. Both of the equipment we got sucks. I mean, I might as well buy the helm. But, like... We'll buy this in case we get a good spell. But this equipment might not even be worth it as is. Because the equipment has reduced my resolve by 50%. And, like, one gives me plus 20 health. One gives me plus 4 armor. Which, okay, the 4 armor might actually be worth it. But I'm going to check up here in case it's a silver chest. Because we need some sort of recovery. Alright. Whew. Awesome. The exit's already there. That's... So this looks really good until you realize that I still haven't found the book or the architect. How's the run going so far? So my last run went just barely over an hour, and this run died before it made it to Void Beast Barith. This is my second life, so and you might notice that we didn't have the architect. So not too well, unfortunately, Telor. Not too well. Both the equipment we got from chests that we stopped for equipment, both were equipment that aren't very useful. As you can see, my leather armor that I'm wearing. Ooh. Ooh. But you just do the best you can with what you're given. Alright. So the reason we always go up here is because when we end up purchasing the architect, we want to have the teleport over to the Sun Tower. So, but yeah, so we're supposed to be done with the Void Beast Barith. We haven't even met them yet. Alright. That was a silver chest, but I didn't see it until it was already far behind me, so I'm not going to go back for it. Do I go for that chest? Sure. It is a silver chest. That's not too far out of my way. Whew. Whew. Alright. Always felt like Axis Mundi took way too long. I mean, I enjoy it personally, but yeah, I could see how other people could feel that way. Very much, I could see that. Ward and Cape. So that's actually worse than the Scholar Cape, for those who don't know. It costs higher equip weight and gives less resolve. Or gives less intelligence, so... I wanted the Warden Weapon and the Scholar Cape. But beggars can't be choosers. And if we could find the leather trinkets, we could actually have the full leather effect. Oh yeah, by the way, I can never tell how long until the boss is dead with this character. I just have to swing and just trust that they're going to be dead soon. I think that Axis Mundi's length is just right, but that's because might be from Stockholm Syndrome, you know? Effectively. I'm so used to it being this length that it feels right to me. I could escape that. Was wrong. Thanks for the unstoppable attack. Hopefully you don't have too much more health. I would just restart the run. Acid Law, I always finish my runs. I have not reset a run since a run crashed. That is the only time I've reset a run. The whole reason I do these runs is because I enjoy the process. If I was reliant on trying to get PB every single time, I wouldn't enjoy these runs. So I don't. I always keep the run going. even when it's normally a bad idea. I realized you said that a while ago, but I just saw it now. So yes, I know other people reset run, and I do know that the person who has world record resets runs constantly, but I'm not them. And I'm not really going for world record. I'm going for enjoyment. Well, I'm here anyways. Might as well. Ooh. This is a nightmare of a map, I feel. Alright, found one lily that I could equip. And I know where another one is if I'm desperate, but rather not find myself in a desperate situation. Alright. Whew. Well, we're recovering. It's by little, but it's a recovery. Alright. Cool. And here's the cool thing. Because we died before Void Beast Bareth, this life actually has a plus 25% gold increase compared to the previous. So while his damage is actually lower, he is sturdier, and he's giving me more gold, which is a great combination. Alright. So we're going to be exploring, looking for Nama, and hopefully the other lily, so that we don't have to get the complicated looking one. Yeah, so you can push one of those sword guys off the edge using the shockwave to let the water kill them, but it does take a while for the water to kill, so not the fastest strat. Alright, found a maw. And there's the other lily. Awesome. So here's the thing. Do I want to try to kill Nama with this character? Or... You know what? I think this character got enough gold from the additional... So yeah. My decision is this. 1, they are not at max health. 2, they have less damage than, like, even the starting character, it feels. 3, I need to go find the areas still. I am missing certain important areas, such as Stiggy and Steady. Like, and 4, because of the gold gain, I actually do not need to kill the boss just to get my gold increased enough. Like, my gold is increased enough. So I'm going to just continue on. Looking for book and the entrance to Axis Mundi. Actually, we have the benefit. So yeah, we have no intelligence increased, no strength increase. And we have a worse spell for dealing damage than the base spell, so not the most positive position to be in. So I'm not going to fret about boss fights. I'm going to fret about exploration instead, since the theme that this character has that the other doesn't is survivability. There's book. It's my meat. Feels good. Alright. There we go. We keep moving. Yeah, this character is just doing the exploration. You're not looking to do any boss fights. I think once I'm done here, I will actually be going into the Sun Tower with this character just to try to find the last pieces of things to explore. Nice. We've got the heirloom. Alright. Keep it moving. Deep breaths. So, I have a question. I try to put a question of the day on all of my videos, like over in the bottom right corner. Is it just hard for people to see? Like, did I make it blend into the background too much or something? Or do people just not have an answer to it? Like, so yeah, as you can see here, I've got to kill this one first, and then this one's still around, and it's gonna be a while. Alright, you didn't notice? Alright, so it's probably just too blended into the background then. Have to do some fixes to it then. Thank you for letting me know, that's what I needed to know. Alright. I'll make sure to change the color of that to try to make it more visible in the future. Something like that. Alright. Because, yeah, the whole reason I do that is try to just make sure, like, because this is an Ask Me Anything stream as well as a speedrun stream. So I use that as a way to, like, kick people, like, kick off conversation to make sure everyone's actually, like, they feel comfortable to change the conversation away from the game I play currently, basically. Because while this game requires a lot of focus, it's not the only reason I'm here. Just kill that so I don't have to deal with it. Alright, I'm heading back because at this point, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Alright. As I said, I'm not even going to bother with Murmur. Double Golem. Sounds actually pretty good. Okay, Golem head first, though. Not Golem head. Up and to the left we go. Alright, this more looks like Godhead. Alright. A little further. Alright, there's Godhead. So now let's fight Edok. Warden Trinket. There we are. As I said, I'm not facing any of these. I'd rather just use this character with health as their main issue. Double combo just makes combo apply twice as fast. So, it is good, but with my current resolve, not where I want to be. Alright, well. Got rid of himself gracefully, at least. Now we go get Nama, Murmur, Goneheads, and Enoch. Alright. So I could go Nostalgic Vegan. Ooh. So here's the plan. So yeah, we're going with this Nostalgic Vegan. And we did not buy Barbarian as an archetype. So now we do that. Alright. Was there anything by the dock that was important enough? +2 dexterity, not even worth. Warden Cape, though. Oh, but that takes all of our resolve for 3 intelligence. We are Barbarian, which means we are Strength. Yeah, it was yeah, that was cheaper than buying. I forgot to buy the Architect again! Oh my god, I forgot to buy the Architect. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Oh my god. So, for those of you wondering why that is bad, I have to go find Nama. I have to go find Nama. Oh my god, that was... If there's any way to kill a run, that's it. If there's any way to kill a run, that's it. So now I have to explore the entirety of Axis Mundi again, the entirety of Kerguelen Plateau to find Nama, the entirety of the Stygian Study. Like, literally the entire castle that I just went through exploring was for nothing. So that last character did effectively one boss fight, and that's all he did. The last 10 or so minutes of my run, actually more than 10 minutes of my run, was just nullified. Oh my god. That felt bad. That hurt my pride. Physically. That physically is hurting right now. And you can tell in my play. No meat. Yeah, this is... I mean, it's all my fault, but, like, this run... Anyways, this is now a chill stream where we're not even talking about speedruns. We might as well shut off the clock. On the bright side, Axis Mundi is a lot less threatening when you have double jump. Anyways, I hope the vision issue is not an issue for people, because I am going to be playing with this Nostalgic Barbarian for quite some time now. Oh. Alright. Scholar Cape. Hey! The cape that's actually good. Too bad all my money is going to go to the architect. Ooh. Ooh. Didn't the spin attack of the barbarian get affected by the dash attack bonus? It used to. It used to have that effect. Now it doesn't. It doesn't anymore. That was a good question. It used to be a theme. But you could always tell whether there's a blue aura around the attack, and that blue aura disappeared in the recent patch, which means they removed it because, surprise, surprise, it was too powerful. But it used to be a theme. It used to be a theme. Waiting for those fireballs to leave. Oop. There we are. Take advantage. Heck yes. Who needs these rooms when you have wings? Ooh. Ah. Wait for the fireballs to dissipate. Ooh. It's the blur when the enemies are just distant away that actually... Hopefully I don't forget about vegan. I did forget about vegan. Thank you for the reminder. Because I was breaking items hoping for meat. Ooh. So the only way to heal up is with an apple or that heirloom. The last heirloom. Which, you know what? I will use the book if I manage to get to Nama. So yeah, we're just searching for Nama, which can be effectively anywhere. That wisp just blends too well into the background with our current... That was a silver chest, I know. But, like, right now, I have other priorities, such as actually finishing the job. Amaterasu's son? Sure. Actually want a healing item more, but I'll accept this. Problem is, Nama could be basically anywhere. So, I'm just kind of exploring blind. I know it can't be to the left. Like, every time I go left, it's not there. There we are. Warden chest, not worth it. Whew. Are you actually 13 minutes behind, or did you do something to not move the timer? No, kiss the cat. I forgot to buy the architect. That's what I did. So, I explored the entire castle, and then I forgot to buy the architect. So, yeah, I'm actually 13 minutes behind. Oof. So yeah, this is not good times, but it is times where we're not dead, which is all you could ask for. Alright, not going to go for the Ambrosia, not when I'm at full health, or near enough to full health. Alright, here we go. I saw that, Kiss of the Cat, that there's no special dialogue if you get the jump heirloom. What's notable there to me is that you can get the double jump heirloom without the other heirlooms being needed, which is something I didn't know, because I know if you try to get Void, it rejects you. If you try to get Void early, it will say you can't. But it will allow you to just go for jump without it. Yeah. It's both disappointing and interesting. Yep. Like, they didn't think through it, but also, like... Ooh. Go. And now I'll go grab book so I can heal up before I go to the next areas. But hey, because I got this character first, we got a lot of additional gold. So that is appreciated at the very least. I'll successfully aimed it using a class trait combination. Just really quickly go to Citadel Argartha, get myself my patch up. Whew. Reminder, if I take damage, do not grab the meat. Do not grab the meat. We have this character's a vegan. Ooh. I had to do the same thing. I needed a rune for an extra air dash along with the void dash. Alright. If I picked up that meat, I would have killed myself. There we are. Avoid that area. Alright, so now we go explore the upper Sticky and Steady. That's the Sun Tower. I keep doing this. You know what, since we're here, let's go grab the damage boost. Hey! we have a good Russian friend over in our chat. I unfortunately cannot read their message at all, but thank you very much for watching. Anyways, I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm thinking that's Russian? I cannot read the language at all, so... Hey. Nope. Could you imagine having the kind of run where you choose to use that faithful bargain to increase your health? Like, that'd either be amazing or horrible, and there's no in between there. Murmur could be here. Alright, found Enoch. Down Gomheads. Let's kill Gomheads. This character has a good stats for killing Gomheads. Oh. Great. That's fine. That's fine. We found Gomheads, we found Enoch, we found Murmur. Or we have not found Murmur. Yeah. Took a while to get used to the fact that those spear guys do not have any semblance of knockback. The word knockback does not exist in their language. Alright. Let's actually buy the Architect. We also got some good equipment, like a leather weapon and a Scholar Cape. So let's remove that so we can equip the cape. There we are. And that actually, because the Scholar Cape is so strong, that actually balances out our strength and our magic. Which, can I just say, the ability to get our strength all the way to plus 10, or plus 12 in this case, is quite nice. Despite everything else involved in the process. Alright. Let's go kick Gomheads. Or get kicked by them. Whichever comes first. I think this is my first time getting all the way to level 25 in a speedrun. First time in a long time. Ugh. 10 strength Valkyrie does 43 damage. Yeah, Valkyrie is not very good. I don't like how little damage Valkyrie does. Like, it feels like low damage, low health because the talents can be good. It's like, well, can be good is not good, you know? It's the only reason Valkyrie isn't up higher for me. Yeah. They've had to like, the power of the Valkyrie was that spin maneuver, and then they had to keep nerfing the spin maneuver. So it's like, even the theme that makes the Valkyrie exceptional isn't, like, as exceptional anymore. So, just feels weird. Alright, let's check this path down first, since this is safer to get to. Ooh. Insult to injury, they also only have 100 mana. Yeah. So I think the I care little about how much mana they have generally, and more about how much mana recovery they have. Like, mana recovery ends up affecting a lot more than max value, in my mind, at least. Because you could always recover mana, but, like, you know, the defining fact of the... the defining fact of the Archmage isn't the 225 mana, it's the mana leech. I've also been hit... Yep, same as me. I've also been hit by projectiles while spinning before, because the animation has a startup, and so does the full swing. So despite me having a spin actually out, the spin didn't reach the projectile time. Ugh. For mana, any max below 100 has an effect, but otherwise it only matters for emotional dysregularity. Yep. Like, I guess there is, there is an effect, but it's not, like... It's not the design factor. Like, if Barbarians suddenly had a max mana of 225, it wouldn't matter, because their mana recovery is so poor. So it's really the mana recovery is the issue. That's not where I want to go. Alright, guess it was up and to the right all along. Nope. Oof. For you, there's no... Oh, I see what you're saying. So, it's the variables that are, like, their own, that are an additional spell. So, like, for you, there's no difference between 100 and 125, but the difference between 125 and 150 is casting an additional spell. So, that one feels significant. Makes sense. Ooh. Nope. Alright. Where's Murmur? Funny thing is, even though that is true, I pretty much value the extra 50 mana relic very little. Yep. Because if I'm correct, the extra 50 mana relic is when you take damage, you gain 50 mana. Which, therefore, lies the rub. You have to take damage to activate it. The other one, there's one that gives you plus 25 max mana. And yeah. The problem with that is just the cost through the resolve for the effect. Like, even if it's the difference between the significant and non-significant one, you're spending 25 resolve to get into the other path. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. 125 mana is a lot better than 100. It's about regaining enough mana to recast a spell. Yeah, but here's the thing. You'll notice that, like, when we cast it, like, once you hit 0, there's no difference until you can cast the spell again. That's the main thing. So it's like, the difference between 100 and 125 is just that on the way down, you have one additional spell cast a little earlier. That's it. It's a little earlier of a cast. But it's just one, like, it makes a difference. I'm not going to deny it makes a difference. I'm denying that it's of enough value to be a significant factor. Once you have enough to cast what you need to cast, like, whew. I guess if there's moments where you don't need to cast a spell and you're just, like, saving it up for later, it could work, but probably doesn't matter much versus bosses. There we are. There we are. Doesn't matter much versus bosses, because that's our main issue. So yeah, when you're running around, there are definitely times where you don't need to cast the spell and times when you do. And that solves both sides, basically. So you're right there. But when we're doing mostly boss fights in these speedruns, it's insignificant to us. Like, when you are in those moments. So here's the thing: when you actually have to rely on your resources, when you actually have those rooms where you have to fight through everything, where you have to be safe, having that additional spell cast does make a big difference. You're corrected there. The thing is, because of the way boss fights work, as speedrunners, it's not too significant to us. But yeah, I can see how it's a big difference for others. I can definitely see how it's a big difference to others. Alright. Just checking. That was a silver chest. I think it's a little late to be grabbing silver chests, but I'm going to grab it anyways, because I'm crazy. And the Ammonite help does absolutely nothing for me. Just too heavy. Oh. Whoops. Well, at least I know where our confidence is. Oh, that's good. Not gonna bother with that one because that just puts me in danger. Yeah. There's one way up past the chest, so just keep going up. Oh, we actually made it. We actually made it with this character. And IRAD's all I have left. Huh. So the thing, oh, I was so busy pressing upgrading myself to the room, I accidentally put myself through the portal again. The thing about that is, it doesn't really make a huge difference if you have to assume attacking in order to get another spell. A large majority of the spells against the bosses are used when I don't want to get within range to attack an enemy in the first place. Do not play around with those. That's how I get hit. And I played around with it and I got hit. I took the damage, but then they died immediately after. Well, at least it's over. And we kept it sub 1 hour despite everything going wrong. Everything went wrong in that run, and we kept it sub 1 hour. That's impressive. That's actually somewhat impressive. Yeah, sub 1 hour after everything that went wrong. Wow.